All right, hi guys, welcome back. So this is the second part of this, which will probably be the last part. Yeah, this slideshow is very short. Um, as well, this section's in the test of objective one is very short, as opposed to the Florence Bip skin one, which I hope you learn about somebody you probably never heard about. But anyways, back to semantic testing. Now we'll be talking about basically its negative effects it has on marine animals. So whales, dolphins, and porpoises, basically they use their highly refined acoustic senses to monitor their surroundings to point out to communicate, navigate, locate prey and predators and attract mates. And also, however, um, there because in the testing, it has very negatively affected them. So here on the second bullet point, we have here with no, there's actually um only 411 individuals left today. So of the North, so only 411 individuals are left today of the Virginia North Atlantic whale, and it has never been pushed to brick by human activities. And so this testing has also affected another species of whales, such as humpback whales, finback whales, and calves of Western Pacific, gray whales. And so what happens is also too is that basically genetic testing can drive these animals away from important habitats, reduce their ability to communicate by masking calls, or forcing animals to spend more energy to be heard clearly. And when the genetic testing is at close range, this is basically can produce temporary permanent hearing damage and can result in death when they are repeatedly exposed to some testing and other oceanic pollution. They tend to lead to increased strain animals, deterring their health and ability to reproduce. So, yeah, not good. So, part two of this, we're going to talk about zooplankton and fish eggs. So, um, yeah. So basically, a study has shown that mixed can cause significant minority events in zooplankton, which are the tiny animals that form the foundation of healthy and productive ocean ecosystem. And irritants have caused widespread death in coral and other kinds of zooplankton. And studies have shown that human nose and parasitic plants like seagrass. As for fish eggs and larvae, according to an article by the editors of the Marine Science Today, say that something can kill fish eggs and larvae. So yeah, here's a video that further explains how some of the testing basically affects these marine animals I talked about.
The ocean is a really dark place. Very little light gets below 200 meters. A marine animal's whole world is sound. It's how they talk to each other, evade predators, eat, mate, and love their babies. Low-frequency sound travels really well through water over long distances, without losing important information. The ocean is really big, so that's a good thing. But humans use this same low-frequency sound to look for oil and gas under the ocean floor. Seismic surveys are one of the loudest sounds we make in the ocean, and those blasts can be heard thousands of miles away. Scientists have observed marine life freaking out in response to that noise. Humpback whales, bowhead whales, and porpoises bounce from feeding and breeding areas used for generations. Turtles flee. Fish swim deeper to avoid the ruckus. Some marine animals also kinda give up on life. Sperm whales eat way less during seismic surveys. Bowhead whales try screaming at first to be heard over seismic airgun noise, and then they go silent. They're solitary species. If they aren't talking to each other, they likely aren't breeding. Seismic airgun noise also hurts marine animals' bodies. Fish and turtle ears are damaged. Fish brains don't develop right. Scallops grow into deformed adults. Snow crab ovaries are bruised. And marine mammals get super stressed out. Chronic stress is known to weaken animal immune systems and interfere with making babies. Dozens of marine scientists have written to the government out of profound concern over these impacts. The only way to stop marine life from being harmed by seismic surveys is to ban seismic surveys.
So yeah, um that always seems really make me sad. It's just another way we're yeah. So as the video said, marine animals, of course, they get very stressed out when seismic surveys can happen. Like they said, sanitation can drive animals away, such as whales and dolphins, from their important habitat, reduce their ability to feed, cause stress and deterioration, and have the ability to communicate by masking calls, forcing animals to expend more energy to be heard clearly. And yeah, and in close range, this kind of can produce temporary permanent hearing damage, which can result in changes in death and repeat exposure again and other influences restrain animals change their health and ability to reproduce. And studying in Canada's Bay of Florida, examining a drop in right whale stress related when sheeping activity, and it can describe the cleaners make to find their way with e- echolocation, which causes them to become discerning and more likely to bench themselves. So yeah, not really good. And yeah, that's it. Basically, I think whenever our classmates we did the teaching groups did talk about this in detail, but this was a very, very short one. And yeah, well, that is it. I hope you guys have a good day and goodbye.